Ooh.
You're a failure as a ninja.
Shit. That's a good nap.
You're a failure as a ninja.
Guys, and it is your boy Ticket TV. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you guys get all the updates when I release the content on this channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He represents Midlife Music forever. And
So this intro is being recorded after the fact because of some audio problems, but Thunder God is on the video, so obviously you'll see that down below. The rules for the fight we went over was Uriah won't have intel on Pain since he died in the fight between. We take Orochimaru obviously, and Tsunade will have
Flame control!
Let's go! Let's go! Okay.
I can do it!
Let me fight.
Round two! Begin!
I'm here if you need me. I'm getting excited.
Final round. Begin! Right there! Let's go! Sano, flame control!
There's nothing you can do now.
Going on this way.
The victor has been decided!
Are sort of just to surpass Jiraiya. That's the
That should do it. Okay, I'm leaving.
So I think it just makes much more sense that Jiraiya just had that big axe that he could have for the victory, rather than actually like beating one thing. So then I guess that's another thing. This stuff is like sort of annoying to have to go over, but it's necessary because some people think that this can't even be a discussion for certain things or other. And it's the Sannin versus 5 Kage comparison. So we went through this because we're like, it's just kind of annoying to like get some way. We went through this and we ran the translations through ChatGPT, and specifically ChatGPT 4 is like more advanced than to translate this game. This game comes from Handbook 2, and it's talking about how the Sannin and the Gokage.
I am the Messiah, and I shall end everything right here.
You're a failure as a ninja.
So, one thing about the statement that people don't really bring up is that it's another one of those like reputation statements.
You're a failure as a ninja.
It said that they were that strong, now that they actually are. And if it's not the reputation, then that kind of like brings into question how valid it is at this point in time. Not only have the plot of Kage changed since the Sannin were like active and fighting. I mean, we got Tsunade's the Hokage now, and that's another thing. We got Tsunade's the Hokage now, Gar's the Kazekage, or like Kage got stronger over time, and like figured. Or something like that. It's like if it's reputation based on who's making the reputation, where they're basing it off of. And Tsunade is a part of both teams here, right? Seemingly, unless you think it's talking about like Tsunade is a part of both teams, so does it mean the other 4 Kage can't make up to difference for two Sannin? I don't really know about that.
Yeah, I'll say this too, as far as the reputation. It also does the help that it's like our most of them was like so you can make the case like but when they're fighting alongside their 3 main summons is what gives off like this impression that, oh, these guys can beat the 5 gear. Like, you know, if a random shinobi just saw this from like, you know, watching a battle from afar, it's definitely, you know, so looking at these like kind of lore-based statements, you can run with them. Like, I won't just outright say, oh, you can't use them, but I do think like context is important, and you do want to tackle it with a degree of skepticism.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's literally like a vague statement from the top. You have to tackle the use that little bit of statement. How much you think you're going to get people to valid with the statement is very much needed. But at least with them, what I'm saying, considering the way that we're considering, taking those things into consideration is probably just the best way to go about it. Then there's like, you know, the song when they play together, they get 3 times stronger. I'm gonna go and I said it before. Yeah, this is one of those examples where it was told to me. I read the scan and oh yeah, and then like I absolutely read the scan and no, it's just not what it says. Like that's just really not what it says. I'll read the scan. I believe this is the second and this is this is kind of place and skills that it's basically talking about the fact that members who play Riot and Orochimaru are together, they will grow their skills threefold whenever they like enter the battle. So not only does it say skills, not strength, it's not talking about oh, they play together and they get 3 times strength. It's in the past whenever they would fight, like wars and whatnot, each battle would increase their skills. But yeah, I said that in the video.
Let's get rolling.
I said that statement.
Let's get rolling.
And so it's one of those things like you just pass around here and you're like, oh, that's bad. Like, and I will say, you know, skills like in my
That's it.
Type of thing, you know, so it's like it could add to like maybe that
Round 2.
class copy.
Begin.
Until the moderate fight, these are not working together well. So I mean, you throw like 5 guys who don't like each other, essentially, you just use 3 like teamwork gods. Okay, maybe they actually can do some damage. One thing about this understatement is another one that is better than the past. I mean, at some point, at some level, you know, you kind of can't blame me. There's big bad transitions out there. It's just, yeah, it's true.
Like, it happens, like, you know, like, jumping around, you know, like, everybody accepts. We've accepted from time to time, so it's like, I'm a big, like, advocate for that. Like, as time goes on, you know, maybe some translations that were accepted at the time, you know, they're not accepted later on.
That is changing. You know, it's just like, we got access to this one tool, ChatGPT, unbiased content build foundation stuff. So that's why this comes from, you know, they give your like anniversary guide. It's like anniversary guide. It's like anime pictures, but it does say it's popular. It's Blackish and whatever, all that. I basically said before that it says Jiraiya has new beasts that like it surpasses the final great nations or something like that. Read through ChatGPT and what it says is that like techniques made other ninjas and other so it's a little bit like this statement's way more.
You can't reach me. This is what you call a difference in strength.
Which kind of matches up. I don't know how much you know or people listening know about like the Japanese language versus the English language, but the Japanese language is a lot more vague than the English language. Like there's not a lot of specific phrases for some things. So yeah, I mean the statement being way more vague definitely matches up with that.
I'm talking about context text, like it's not as explicit as English. Like you have to kind of like look at what, like you don't have to like look at what it's pertaining to, like very specifically. You can't just make like blanket statements. So like, it's very different.
Yeah, that's why, like, if someone was to take like a specific sentence out of a manga page and translate it, it might come out really weird. But if you throw like a whole page up there, okay, maybe the translation will come out a lot more accurate. But yeah, it's really way more context based than English is. So that's pretty much all the like debunks and things we go over. That's more so like correcting mistakes and then like making it to where we can actually set the stage to give our own scaling and opinions on the signing. I'll let you start out with that because I've been labeling a lot with these books. So you can start with whatever signing you want. Pick and go.
I mean, so, you know, I'll start off by saying, because there's a couple different ways you can approach the signing from a lore aspect. We can talk about lore aspects, but, you know, starting off to kind of have a base mark, we do see that, like, Four Tails Naruto is a pretty big, like, comparison towards the signing. We have Orochimaru, or not Orochimaru, yes, but Jiraiya, who verbatim states he almost died to a weaker Four Tails Naruto, because that's not, like, Shippuden Naruto.
Ofertas imperdíveis caem curtos e preços lá embaixo para você aproveitar. Alguém tá com a linha do...
So we argue like his body isn't fully developed or not able to like
See the weakens over time.
Yeah, exactly. So you have that, and then you have Orochimaru who's also like stalemated this Four Tails Naruto. Now his performance, you know, some people argue it around, but essentially like Four Tails Naruto is like Four Tail Beast Bomb. Orochimaru blatantly concedes, if this hits me, I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's over.
Through the region, I'm dead.
100%.
Now,
and Orochimaru.
Just to cut in really quick, I'm gonna let you continue. So, Orochimaru does continue with Four Tails Naruto, probably a little bit better than we were expecting Jiraiya did. So I want to throw like some kind of context in there because I think the Four Tails is a great place to start with like scaling the signing because too directly on him. So Orochimaru, when Jiraiya first fights the Four Tails, we know Jiraiya obviously does not want to kill Naruto. He's trying to place a seal tag on his head. But Naruto does do massive damage to him. And it's not like Jiraiya had to take the hit or anything. I highly doubt he would have done something like that. So Jiraiya's trying to place a seal tag on him. Orochimaru is probably just trying to put him down, right? And Naruto almost kills both of them. Like, he hits Jiraiya, and, you know, obviously the Nine Tails attack is like poison, right? And so not only does Jiraiya lose the poison aspect, but then like the blunt force of the Nine Tails attack as well. And then when Naruto hits Orochimaru, I get a lot of people ignore this because Orochimaru has crazy regeneration, right? Naruto cut him in half. Like, he's got regeneration, sure, he's got endurance, but his durability, Naruto cleaved him in half, like left hand or right hand, whatever, swiped him right in half. So it is pretty consistent that Naruto's Nine Tails attack is like poison, right? And so not only does Jiraiya have to do with the poison aspect, but then like the blunt force of the Nine Tails attack as well. And then when Naruto hits Orochimaru, I get a lot of people ignore this because Orochimaru has crazy regeneration, right? Naruto cut him in half. Like, he's got regeneration, sure, he's got endurance, but his durability, Naruto cleaved him in half, like left hand or right hand, whatever, swiped him right in half. So it is pretty consistent that Naruto, or the Four Tails Naruto, can like run through signing with the amount of AP he has. At least if you think Jiraiya and Orochimaru are like comparable in durability just because of the signing stuff. But you can continue with what you were saying.
No, that's a really good point. You actually encapsulated a lot of my thoughts. It's just that this sports sport. Yeah, no, you good. You were spinning. You were cooking. I had to let Chef cook. And when listen, we kind of have like Four Tails Naruto. He's like this benchmark. Whether or not you think this is like base Sani to like their full power, Jiraiya with Sage Mode or like Orochimaru's eight-headed Hydra form, that's a little bit different of like a discussion. I've you can see that like they'd be a little bit stronger. At least in Jiraiya's case, Orochimaru's a little less quantifiable than like an eight-headed Hydra form. All we know is that it's stronger. We don't know like it's kind of like pretty much you gotta stand up against the world hard to paired up again. But the force node, at the very least, to the base audience here, like, it's very impressive to them. It takes the force node. This should also explain Tsunade as well. I thought he was really and again, the big problem with force node are like that. I'm not sure but if this kind of extends all the way to Tsunade, it is kind of
Yeah, I mean, so obviously that's just based on the film. You have like the higher forms to the seal of the eight-headed hydra. So the scaling for those is a lot more weird. I know specifically there's a big debate among people whether or not Orochimaru is safe mode or I'll just give my opinion on what they can follow up. So I think that since the statements he got the far before Sage was probably talking about face-to-face. Everything was too comparable. And then the eight-headed hydra and Sage really just comparable ants. And they all get equal out again. Now, any statement I'm going to bring up about all the it's not directly being equal effects, but I do think that it's like, it's speaking to something when he says that in Jiraiya into it probably does, it probably is insinuating that, all the world is
I actually agree with that. There's actually a narrative out there. You have like Naruto and Sasuke by like Sasuke and Pain, right? You have Pain like bodying around Jiraiya and his like higher form of power. Then you also have Itachi bodying Orochimaru and his higher form of power. So it's kind of like that. And you also have Sasuke kind of like winning in those things. Bodying the teachers and the teachers of the strong. So that's the narrative of
Yeah, and I love that. I really like that a lot. So, I do think like, the higher points are all probably pretty around the same level. And then, from there, it's just like, well, how does it change? How does the fight between Jiraiya and Jiraiya gets two more people, like, around his similar level of power?
Yeah, so it's really interesting because, we see Jiraiya fights like 3 of the less offensive paths to 6A. Now, if you put all these dudes in a field, you kind of have to look at, okay, what is the Sanin's like starter move? Like, what's gonna happen? What does everybody do? Me and Six were kind of talking about this. In my opinion, like he kind of shares this, like we think they start off with the 3-way deadlock, since that's like very in character. They do that a lot when fighting as a group. Not always, but that is something in character to do. And it would make it easier.
Did you know that there's over 80 million players worldwide for Raid? Raid is like a blockbuster movie combined with a AAA game and squeezed all onto your phone.
On them as well because they'll have summons to aid them in battle. Jiraiya can do like combo moves with Gemabunta, who can like shoot toad oil, like he can add fire to it. Katsuyu isn't that crazy in my opinion. Do you want to talk about Katsuyu real quick?
Yeah,
I don't think
so Katsuyu, for one, let's be clear. Katsuyu is not going to be like she was in the War Arc, right? Because in the War Arc, they summoned more Katsuyu than they normally do because Sakura and Tsunade were both putting their Byakugo pools of chakras together. And I think they summoned 1/10. So Tsunade is going to summon like the 20 Katsuyu max. And yeah, Katsuyu can like help heal and things like that. But that's obviously only to a certain extent, and if she does it too much, she can run out of chakra really, really quickly and essentially just like, not die, but be incapacitated. She'll go into her little like granny raisin form where she's all shrunken up and whatnot, and they never show her face in the manga. So Tsunade's got that, and that's like a pretty good medical aspect, but Katsuyu is not all too crazy offensively. She's way more defense, I'll say that, because she does have the acid. Orochimaru says the acid can melt him, right? I'm not gonna say that because he's weakened or anything, because it's acid, not like a straight blunt force blast. So let's just say the acid can weak or melt like full power Orochimaru. It's probably chakra, so then you got like a pain that could absorb it. Obviously, you have the fact that the Diva Path is pushing away or making like a force field or something like that. But Kasumi's main thing is gonna be like splitting up and then like healing whatever she gets caught or something like that. And then with the whole like summoning thing going on, Pain has his own summons. That took how many forms did Naruto have?
Oh, so Naruto pulls up, right? He pulls up with like on game of Musa.
Yeah.
He has Gamakino, Mr. Gamakin. I believe Gamakin is also there, but he just doesn't know. Yeah. And then so technically 6, but 5 are really in that.
So you got like 5 frogs, and then this time there's 3 summons. The animal path. I'm not gonna say that it's like going to just wash the summons, but it's a much more difficult battle, especially when one of the other summons that they have there isn't really too offensive. You got like the dog that can regenerate and whatnot. And then if things really get too dicey, Pain can really mess up every summon. Like the game with that. It can really mess up every summon with like a shield or something.
Yeah. And honestly, like, you can make an argument, the summon, like, for example, like, you brought up the acid, but, like, even in, like, part 1, like, we have bonds up with the even, like, the acid, like, property, there. And some people maybe argue, like, a worse problem happening. That could also, that doesn't really, like, make the difference here. I mean, like you said, like, you have Gamma Hero and Mr. Gamma who are, like, comparable to Gamma Musa. And like Pain just one shots all 3 of them, like the minute you pass into the frame, like it's not really too much of an issue. Like, the 3-way deadlock, there's a possibility element there, but they do like not so, across the animal path, like, the constantly replicating dog that like that juice that Pain puts on it, like that dog like generates from like the rock monster, like very important. So it's like none of the summons, just like how Mr. Gamakin couldn't get around it, it's going to be an issue. This isn't even talking about like the bird or like the bull or like the rhino or any of those crazy ones. Oh my god, the Chameleon is one of the craziest ones. I think, like, the thing is, right? So, people don't understand this. Pain did not use the Chameleon against Naruto because, like, he's not doing a couple strategies due to Mon Pop being there. Because Mon Pop is sending the Chameleon. So in this case, he might actually, like, use it, and that would actually be detrimental. If you argue like Mon Pop is sent it, Orochimaru and Tsunade cannot along with their summon. So it's like, there is a big problem with that. Maybe the same thing after played is going to, like, the animal pattern is going to be so detrimental.
Yeah, maybe he could do something similar to like what he did when he was Nagato, where he entered the pavilion and then shoots a shit and takes it from inside.
It's crazy. Yeah, the Chameleon, like, even with Naruto, like, threat perception, able to, like, sense people from Edo Sensei, nothing, nada, doesn't even feel anything. He turns around and like, what's there? Gets flashed. So it's like, that's very indicative of how this, like, that could go in my opinion.
Yeah, so I think, like, with the summoning battle, I think everything that we provided more or less implies Pain's gonna win. And at the very least, it might just be a tie between the two of them, like a long, drawn-out battle, and the look at you just clean up as need be. But, I think as much as Pain is winning that. So the summoning probably aren't going to have their summons in this fight. My power probably still going to be there just to go on Jiraiya's shoulders, not necessarily helping out off his shoulder like they were with Naruto. But yeah, all the other summons are either going to die or be incapacitated. So then, from there, we're like, well, how do we like talk about Pain attacking the sign? Because there's obviously like, okay, divide and conquer, where he splits them up. And then it's like, well, what if he doesn't do that and he just goes for one of them? He like starts singling them out to take them out one by one. Because Thunder God did bring up to me how he kind of did that with Jiraiya, where he just